Hi guys, so how are you all? Considering the fact that you're watching this, I think you all are very bored. But yeah, I'm getting the views, so it's okay. So today I thought that I'll just do something a little different. I'll try to do a voiceover. I don't know how to do it. I'm sorry. But yeah, I thought that today we will do like a watercolor painting. Watercolor painting? Yeah, that's what it is called. See, that's why I don't do voiceovers. I don't have a script ready, so I'm gonna babble. I don't know. I'm super dumb. I'm sorry, but yeah, I'll just walk you through what I do. So first of all, in like this watercolor thing, it's very important that you put on a very nice and light base. At least that's how I start to work. I think that's how many others work. So over here you can just see that I have mixed a mustardy yellow mustard color and a little bit of brown, and I'm just like giving it a very light wash. This is called the wash technique. If I'm not wrong, I can be wrong. Of course I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm sorry. So this is called the wash technique, and I'm just basically, applying it everywhere, little by little. And some places, as you can see, I've made it a bit more patchy, and that's how I like it. So it's perfectly fine with me, but if you want, you can just give it a more opaque base. As for what I'm doing now, it's just simple. I'm just adding a little darker tones here and there, where the shadows fall. And I don't know how to explain this. I have never done this sort of stuff before, so I don't know how. But like, you can just see it, right? Please tell me how to do this stuff. I'm sorry. I'm blending it. At least that's what I can see. I am blending it, yeah. So the important point is that considering the amount of water that you're using, that's how blendable your color will be, and that's how you want it to be. If you want it to be very opaque for making very thin lines or defining something properly, it needs to have a lot less water. That's how it just generally works. The more water you have, the less opaque it will be, vice versa. And I gave him a little Rudolph nose. That's cute. Nice. So I'm just going over and over, because in watercolors, again, like acrylics, you have to work in layers. The only difference is that watercolors are more faded, I think. Yeah, they are a bit more faded as compared to acrylics. It's almost as if you're doing your own makeup, but you cannot do the highlighting part. So you have to keep the portions that you want to keep light, and then you just have to slowly and gradually make your way upwards. Just darken it up a bit. That's what I'll be doing, and I'm pretty bored. I don't know how to say this all. I'm just going to leave it. Maybe I'll come back and speak again. I don't know. It just depends. But yeah, you can just see the colors I'm mixing. So I'll go now. Bye. And I'm back. Hi. So I just wanted to show you guys like the materials I use. I think, yeah. So, as you can see, this is not in focus. I'm sorry. I was trying to get it into focus, but I just lost the focus. Yeah, whatever. So basically, the thing I'm trying to tell you is that you guys don't need to have very expensive tools. Of course, more expensive brushes are better quality and they last longer and they work better. But these are pretty cheap ones. Like I got them for, I guess, 20 rupees each, maybe. So that's very cheap. That's like the single pencil I used to sketch. So that's how it goes. Don't, worry about anything like it needs to be expensive. Of course, the palette I'm using right now is a bit expensive, but I started with a 20 rupees palette, so just start somewhere. It's pretty okay. Doms is a very good company, I feel. Even this whole watercolor effect, you can achieve it with poster colors also. So tell me if you want to learn how I do that. And of course you can get it like the same thing with acrylics, but there's like a certain difference. The only difference I feel there would be is like acrylic will of course be more opaque. You will have less time to blend it. So yeah, that's about it. I think if you water down acrylics, they will work exactly the same as watercolors. So just use any medium you have. Just water down a sketch pen if that's what gets you going. Just start somewhere. Don't be very not insecure. This is what. See, I don't know English. That's why I cannot do voiceovers. I think this might be the first and last voiceover I do. I want to put in the NCT Dream song, but I can't copyright. Haha. What was I even talking about? Okay, so yeah, we were talking about colors, different types of mediums, and yeah, just start with the cheapest ones. That's perfectly fine. So yeah, please just tell me down in the comments, up in the comments, I don't know, that do you want to see how I use pencil colors? Like in the beginning of this video, you got a glimpse of my pencil color work. It's pretty basic, I think, but I know a few techniques. I have given a sort of tutorial to some of you maybe, but I think this might be a more permanent option. Like you can just reference it whenever you want, but then you will have to put up with my babbly voice. I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh, I added some dark circles to this painting, so he looks like a vampy boy. That's nice, and you will be really surprised by the color of his hair. That's what I think. Maybe. I don't think any of you will have expected it, unless of course you saw the thumbnail and it spoils it. Oh, I think I should talk about the colors I'm using. So the first color was pretty basic, right? You saw me mix it. So now one technique that I've learned to make a darker brown is to use red and green. Sometimes it turns out to be grey because they are opposite colors, like not complementary. They are some sort of colors. I don't remember anything, I'm sorry. So they cancel each other out and they can go into a whole grey scale. But if you add a little bit of orange, they will pretty much become a very nice dark warm brown. It depends on the colors, of course. If you are using, for example, a red which has more of a pinkish tint or something like that, it will become more of a cool toned brown. And if you are by chance making purple by mixing red and blue and then adding orange, it will make more of a cool toned brown. So it just depends on the hues and the saturation that your whole color has, so keep that in mind. But yeah, my whole paper is pretty wet right now, so that the colors blend nicely. That's how I like to work. That's the, I think, most special thing about watercolors. So yeah, that's about it. I don't know how to explain this. If you guys have any questions, please leave them down in the comment box below. I said the same thing. Oh, just look at my baby chilling. Hi Mihi. And this is how I was drawing my painting, in middle of the different takes. So if the lighting changes, you will know, as the sun was rising. Hey. Yeah, the lighting will change. Just a disclaimer. So, I'll go again. Enjoy. I hope. If you like, I don't think anyone will make it till here, but if you have, hey, nice to meet you. What's your name? Please comment. Okay, bye. basic shading using some different pencil colors, and in the future, like in this video's future, I'm going to also use some black ball pen, and then in the end I'm going to add some highlight using a white gel pen. This is all just like, it ties it all together, because of course I can make a whole watercolor painting in itself using only watercolors and some very nice fine brushes, but I just wanted to show you guys like you can use a lot of different stuff. Like this is a very cheap pen. Again, this is like so cheap. I don't even know how cheap this pen is, and it's working very good. So of course it depends on how you use it, and I just wanted to show you guys that even very very low priced things can also make your painting look very good. So again, don't straight up go for micron if you can get this sort of pen. Of course micron is a different level. What am I even talking about? I don't know, but yeah, you can just see I'm just adding some details, just some basic sketching. This whole painting is more of a casual paint with me, sketch with me, draw with me sort of video. If you guys want me to do a more serious painting, which is like completely watercolor, no pencil colors, nothing at all, just tell me. I'll also try to get that done. Like, give me an idea of what you guys want to see, because I don't know. Okay, I'm taking hiatus from Instagram because it's very toxic. I'm sorry. So I'll just maybe make more YouTube stuff. Maybe. I'm not making any promises. Most of you know I don't do well on promises. So if you guys want me to make an only watercolor painting, just tell me and I'll try to make it. So yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to use a dark blue pencil, and I'm just going to like make small little lines, scratchy lines, so that it gives it a bit more of a texture, because my watercolor looks very flat right now, so I use pencil color to add more texture. You can also use purples and greens, but there was already a lot of green going on, so I did not want to use it. And basically purple and green are very good undertones to use, so keep that in mind. I'm just using blue because I found it very fancy. And then I'll also be using a little bit of red, just so that makes it a bit more cohesive and not completely oh wow, so much effort. Wow. Yeah, so just okay. Now I'm just using a white gel pen to add some highlights, like I said before, and this will make it a bit more sparkly, shimmy, and a bit more fancy. Oh, I also started doing the same scotch stuff with the white pen. You will see when I do it on his cheeks. I'm not doing okay. I'm underlining the waterline. It gives him more of a kawaii aesthetic. That's always a plus. When am I going to do the scotch stuff? Oh, and actually, oops. Yeah, the scotch stuff. That's what I was talking about. Just add it in the place where you want some highlight to be. It will give again a bit more texture, and it will make your painting look fancy. Adding highlights to the hair, just the simple stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, the whole shtick. I don't know much. It looks very nice right now. The whole sunlight, very fancy, nice. Oh, I'm giving you a surprise. All the best. Bye. So I decided to give him small little braids because it makes him look more aesthetic and cute. So yeah, enjoy this badly done video of me and just shaking it. I don't know. Okay, this is a little more aesthetic. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you next time. Bye.